Hello, this is Kathy Rodriguez from the Information Technology Assistance Center. In this video, I'm going to go over the Yammer interface. So after you sign into Yammer, first thing you'll see up in the upper left is the name of the network. So this one is the KSU network. You can go to different networks and then that name will change. So you can look at that there. And then right on down there, then you have a home button that displays anybody that you're following in your feed. The next button over is your inbox, so any private messages sent to you go to your inbox, then your notifications. And then you can search for people or groups or even conversations here in the middle. You can add additional people to the network. Maybe you're on and a coworker isn't, you can send them an invite. If you want to look at the people that are on the network, you can click on people and then you can see who all's on here, and you can even see the people that you're following. Any groups that are on the network, you can see those here as well. Files, if you want to upload files or create files within Yammer, you can do that here, or just see ones that already exist. And then you have apps. There are several apps that you can use in conjunction with Yammer. Some of them there's a price for, and sometimes they're free. So one of them that I use is the Chrome extension and then the iPad app. So you can check those out. And then over here under account, you can view your profile, edit your profile, or log out. So if you click edit profile here, you can just put in basic information about yourself, add a photo, that kind of thing. If you want to change your password, if you want to add some information about your organizational structure, who your manager is, that kind of thing, that can be done there. If you want to see the networks that you're a part of, you can click that here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that so I can see all the networks that I'm involved with. If I want to see my account activity, if I want to see what applications that I have associated with my account, I can see that here. And if I want to manage my notifications, so how much email I'm receiving. If I'm receiving too much or too little, I can manage that here. And I just go down and click on the arrow next to the network, and then I select the level of email that I want to receive. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the KSU network here and go back. And then along the left here is another place where you can see all the groups. And then you can also see networks. And I'll explain the difference between these in a second. So if you wanted to create a group or a network, you're going to click on group and then create group. And here you can choose internal or external. So an internal group are people, basically case haters inside our organization, that you want to create a space where you can collaborate. So maybe you want to work on a project, or maybe you want a group for your department, whatever it might be. You just give it a name and add the members. And then you decide if it's public or private. Public would mean anyone with a ksu.edu email address that is in Yammer could see that group. If you want it private, only to the members that you invited to see that, then you can select that there. An external network allows you to invite people outside of K-State. So if there's people that you need to work with that aren't K-Staters, you can create a network and have those people invited here, as well as the K-State folks. You can also create tags or topics in each of your posts in an external network, which you cannot do in the internal network. So you just give it a network name, and then you just say if it's open or closed. So open, anyone can invite members. Closed, an admin has to invite them. And then there's an option just to allow KSU members to join without an invite. So you just choose that there. And then to go in between networks, you just click the network button and then go to the network you want. So Office 365 migration is one that we have. So now I'm over in there. If I want to go back to the KSU one, just click networks again and then go to KSU. And the other thing we'll see is over here on the right side, you'll see like recent activity, suggestion for groups and people, and then there's also an online chat. So that is the basics of getting started with Yammer.